Hey guys, it's Ronnie here. Today, it's been a while since I've done a video, and today I wanted to show you what we got going on around our house. It's been probably a year since I've updated you, maybe 6 months, not sure, but I'm gonna spin you around and take you a tour through the orchard here and show you what we got going on. All right, guys. So one of the first things I want to show you was this cherry tree that I picked up. You can see got mulch. I got a little bucket here with a hole in it to put water in. Cherry tree's doing pretty good. This is a Crimson Royal, and I got this from Ison's farm, or Ison's nursery down in Georgia. Me and a buddy of mine, Matt Dean from Dean Family Acres, went and picked that up. I actually picked up a second one. I picked up a mini royal. These are made for southern climate. With the humidity we have, these are supposed to do good, but unfortunately my other one is not doing good. Let me show you. So we are walking across the backyard towards my orchard, and you can see we're coming up on this other one right here. The top of it started dying. I don't know if it was what the deal was with it, but I cut it off trying to save it, and I glued the top of it. The bark down through here was still green up under the cambium layer, but trying to save it, and hopefully it's going to bush back out, but if not, we'll have to buy us another one. So I got these two trees here in the corner of my yard, and my plan was to fence this in, and then this area just beyond it is going to be my future garden area, and then down on that end I'm going to build a workshop. And then if you see right here, this will be just outside of the fenced in area of the backyard, but I plan on fencing this in as well. This will be a taller fence, so nothing to get in here. So let's show you this. We're gonna move to the blueberries here. I'm gonna do a pan of it, and then we'll show you what we got. So the blueberries that we got, we have, starting at the top up here, we have 2 Tiff Blue, 2 Powder Blue. We have one variety that we do not know what it is. We have and these are all rabbit eye varieties except for this one in the middle. This one in the middle is a hybrid between a high bush and a rabbit eye, and it's called Hello Darling. And it is a Southern Living brand that they put out. And then, like I said, then I have a variety that I don't know what it is. And then I have 3 pink lemonade varieties. So probably not next year, but probably by about the 3rd year that these have been planted. I planted these this year, and these pink lemonade were 2-year-old bushes. But once these get about 3 years old, I'll start really getting some blueberries. I actually have some of these varieties up here at the top, but it's just a few. All right, so this is a new bed of thornless blackberries that we put in. The first, I don't know, let's see, all of these are Navajo except for the last 2. The last 2 are Apache. I got the Navajo from Matt at Dean Family Acres, and then I got the Apache at Ison's farm when I was up there buying the cherry trees. So Chinese stiltgrass, once summer has hit here in South Carolina, the humidity, that stuff takes off like wildfire, and it's hard to keep under control. So I hadn't actually been doing this. My wife did all this for me, and I just been out here watching her, making sure that she don't pull up the wrong thing. But we still got to get this last row right here. So let me show you my blackberries that I planted last year. So the blackberries are loaded. We've been harvesting blackberries about every 2 to 3 days, and I've probably gotten close to 20 pounds off of these 10 bushes so far. On Wednesday, I had my twins come out here and pick for me. They've been picking since I've had back surgery, and we got 6.5 pounds that day. So they've really been producing a lot. And then next year when these other come on, I should really have a lot of blackberries. I've already made blackberry cobbler with it. The rest of them I've been freezing, been putting up in quart bags and freezing. So let's show you the muscadines that we got. So the muscadines I put in, I think at the end of last year, spring of last year, something like that. This might be their second growing season. They're doing pretty good. They're really taking off. They're split. All of them are split except for that one on the second row. I have Terra, Summit, I think Coward. So I got those 3 varieties, and one of those varieties I have 2 of. So I can't wait for those to come on. It'll probably be next year before I actually get any fruit from them. All right, let's show you the orchard now. Got some apple trees. You can see I got some apples on these this year. I left a few on here because I'm gonna try them. This right here is a persimmon tree. This was supposed to be a gyro, but the top of it died last year and it come back from the root. I don't really know what the root stock is. We're gonna let it grow, and then I'm gonna try to graft some on top of this next year, or this fall rather. I mean spring rather. This is a Black Mission. I trimmed this thing up and left 4 main trunks, and then you can see the crown exploded with more growth. I've never gotten any berries off of these, any figs off of these rather, and I don't know if I'm going to this year or not. I'm not sure why, but for some reason this one has never produced anything. This is pawpaw. This is one I grew from seed. It's still struggling. This is a Pink Lady apple. I'm gonna let this tree grow as a this is gonna be like an open center apple. All my other ones are a central leader, but I'm gonna do this one as an open center just to try something different. I kind of like the open center shape better, and it's easier to maintain, and it won't get it quite as high. Same thing I'm doing with this right here. This is a Burbank plum, and you can see the deer have stripped the leaves off of it, and that one side has really grown. And this is a Bella Georgia peach. It has a few peaches on it. It was loaded this year, but a lot dropped off, and you can see some peaches up there right here, but I think I got bugs in them, so they're probably not going to be no good. I even sprayed them this year. I was spraying this I got from Darren out in Oklahoma at Jerome Bee Farm. He sent me this in the mail, and it's doing really good. He says this is an Oklahoma peach. Pretty much it was a peach that he threw in his compost pile, and this grew, and he sent it to me, and we're gonna see what comes of it. This is my nectarine tree. It was loaded. Still got a good many on it. Again, I think I got some bugs in them. I was spraying them every 2 weeks, but I don't think that's gonna matter. Again, here is a fig. You can see the fig down in there right there. I gotta weed this out soon. This is another apple tree. You can see the deer have nipped the leaves off of this one. That's why we gotta hurry up and get a fence put up. All this around here is comfrey. See how much that's grown. This is another fig. This is a Violet de Bordeaux. This will be the first year that it's really grown. I got this from Matt at Dean Family Acres also. This is an El Dorado peach. No peaches on this one. And this peach tree right here I got from my father-in-law. Not really sure what variety it is, but he calls it a old-timey peach, and it bloomed this year, and it had some peaches on them, but they fell off. I only had a few. This is a plum tree that I got from Ison's farm when I got the cherry trees. This is called I think this is called a beauty plum. On the top row right here, we got pear, pineapple pear. It's got one pear on it this year. These have not had many blooms on them. Can't figure it out. These are huge trees. You can see how tall they are. And each one of these had 1 or 2 pears on them, but not much. Not many blooms. This is a Yellow Delicious apple tree. And it has, you can see it has a few on there. This right here is Arkansas Black, and it has a few apples as well. This one's really taken off this spring. And then this is brown turkey fig. The frost got this. This was doing really good, and you can see the wooden stems. I trimmed this to a couple of liters. I'm trying to make this less of a bush and more of a tree type, but it just exploded from the crown again this year. But you can see I do have some figs on there. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Earlybird Farms SC. Hit that little subscribe button if you haven't. Also, there's going to be a video that'll pop up right here and one right here. I think it'll be something that you'll like. We'll see you next time on Earlybird Farms SC, where the SC stands for South Carolina.